Welcome back. It's January, and even before January, when it gets cold, it becomes soup season for me because it's just the perfect time for some soup.
And you gotta warm you up, right? And instead of just making it, why not give it away? Chef Ella Dudek is the conductor, if you will, of the soup train. Good morning. Thanks for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. You have an incredible story.
Oh, I got a story.
So
I have a story.
You used to cook for some pretty important people.
Yep. For about 20 years, I was a backstage caterer in Detroit. American Idol found me about 8 years ago and said, bring your food to LA, be our chef. Wow. And I went to LA and became a chef in LA.
Wow.
And then COVID hit, and I became the COVID protector of LA. So now I'm back over here. I work in LA. I fly back and forth. But while I'm home, I like to work on projects that matter. And community matters to me. So you guys in your community at Toledo, Ohio, that I grew up in, matters to me. So I like to give back to the community. And I will always make a pot of soup. And I love soup.
Yes.
It's the favorite part of the meal. It's the best part of the meal. And it's said that only the purest of hearts can make a good soup.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So
okay,
I make
great.
good soup every week. I would make soup, and the wife would say, "Hey, stop making so much soup, Ella." So I was like, you know what? For every pot of soup I make, I'm going to give a quart of soup away.
Oh, great.
And all I ask is that you do 2 good random acts of kindness for the soup, and you pay it forward.
I love this.
And I show up at your door, and you get soup train. It's the soup train.
The soup train.
And we keep moving it forward.
Okay, well, I don't know what we've got here, but it smells really good.
I was going to say, yes. And there's a lot of good ingredients.
Yes.
And this looks good even before we put them together.
Yes.
So here's what we got today, ladies. I've put together a short rib soup.
Wow.
So I'm going to show you how to braise a short rib.
Okay.
This is something I've never done before.
I don't know how to do this.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Okay.
So these are staples that you can find in your pantry. Everybody's got
White
beans. Everybody has roasted tomatoes or some form of tomato base. We all have cornstarch, and I'll show you what I do with that. We all have some kind of stock, marquar, celery, onions, and carrots.
Yep.
Always have it on hand.
Look we're ballers on a budget now. We got to be a baller on a budget because nobody can afford food costs.
Right.
And
we were just talking about eggs not that long ago.
Oh yeah, eggs are out of control.
Yeah, out of control.
So what I got going on here is I just put a little butter in here with a little oil.
Okay.
Okay. Now this is what you guys are gonna like here.
All right.
This is gonna be easy. You're gonna roll that guy around in that for me.
Okay. And this is just cornstarch?
That's cornstarch and some secret magic dust. This is Ella's magic dust.
Ella's
and you're gonna take this. Once she gets that cornstarch on there, you're gonna pat that on there for me, and we're gonna put it right in this pan, ladies.
How much do we want on there?
Oh, you can never have too much.
Okay.
It's all good. It's all good.
The secret.
Yep. Keep rolling it, ladies. There you go.
There we go.
Another
we got
one.
this, girl.
Yeah, we're gonna drop it right in the pan.
Okay.
You can see now that the
A little bit more. A little bit more. Yeah.
there we go.
There we
you can see now that
Just like that?
There you go. The butter is now browning. We're gonna do another one.
Let's do another one.
So I like to go local with all my proteins.
Okay.
And I get these from, and look how big these are.
Yeah,
I mean, this is a nice short rib.
Yeah.
I get these from Ben Frobos over at the Frobos Meat Locker.
Okay.
You can't go wrong with Frobos.
Okay.
And you're supporting local, which I love to support local. So you're gonna rub that down there.
Okay.
And we're gonna turn this back one out of here. We're turning on all the burners today, ladies.
Yeah, we're doing the heat today.
We're stinking. I like to say we're stinking the place up good.
All right.
Stinking it up.
Well, it smells. It's not stinky. That's
Okay, you're gonna drop that guy right down in there.
There we go. Okay.
All right. Now,
do we want another one? We good?
We're good. So here's the thing with the short ribs. You definitely do not want to gang the pan together.
Okay.
Like if we could put another one of these guys in there, we would. But the temperature would drop, and we want that crusty caramelization.
Okay.
So we're gonna hold off on those guys.
Okay.
But so what ends up happening is we roll these guys around.
Okay.
And you see how it's going like this right here? Yeah, that's what we want.
cooking.
Okay.
So now we're gonna roll them around.
Roll them around. Okay.
And we're gonna braise those. Okay. So once we're gonna make believe that this has all happened, right?
Yes.
So now we're gonna pull these guys out.
Okay.
We're gonna put these guys into this pan over here. We're gonna take this right into the, look at that, ladies.
Get that flavor.
All flavor.
Yes.
Okay.
So I like to say fat is flavor, and the more fat, you got more flavor.
A lot of people say that.
Yeah,
They
listen,
love that
it's
flavor.
seriously, fat is flavor.
And she just sticks her hands in there on
The best tools in the kitchen are your fingers, and I like to say that I have asbestos fingers now.
You get it on.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna roll this around a minute. So we're gonna get the onions so they're translucent. We're gonna cook this down. Now we don't want these to get mushy. We want them to stay a little bitey. We're gonna have a good tooth to it.
Good to know. Okay.
So once this cooks down a little, we're gonna throw this in this pot, okay? So we're gonna make believe that we've done that.
Right.
Now we're going to take the beans.
The beans.
We're going to throw the beans in the pot.
Okay.
Okay.
We're going to throw the tomato in the pot.
Those look good. The fire roasted like that.
You want to throw the stock in the pot?
Yep.
Throw the stock in the pot.
The stock in the pot.
We got stock in the pot.
Yes.
All right. Now the train's moving, ladies.
Yes, we're
Now the
chugging
train's
along.
moving. So now you're going to give me the Ella's Magic Dust.
Okay.
Ella's Magic Dust.
And we're going to do this. We're going to give it a little sprinkle like this, okay? You got to have the magic dust. Where do you get the magic dust from? That was the one question in my class. Everybody's like, where do you get the I'm like, from Ella. That's where you get the magic dust from. So this
Can't tell
cornstarch.
you everything, right?
Right.
Yeah.
You see this little gig here? This cornstarch is an actual thickener, right?
Right.
So we put this in here like this. When we add these to the stock, it's going to thicken as it cooks.
And make it nice and soupy.
See what we got going on?
Yeah.
There we go. So let me take this
She
off.
knows what she's doing.
Sort of. Some people would say, I've been cooking since I was 8 years old.
Wow.
And some would be like, are you classically trained, Ella? And I'm like, no, my mother trained me to cook because it was what was it?
Like a
It was-
necessity, I guess, huh?
Well, it was a necessity with 5 kids, but it was actually a punishment because I made fun of my sister who can't cook. But she cooks now. She calls me for recipes, so it's good.
Yeah.
You got to share
So-
those talents.
So you're not classically trained.
No, and I cook for some of the biggest people in the world.
And you were talking about Bob Seger earlier.
Yeah, he's
That's a
my
big deal.
favorite.
Yeah.
I call him my Uncle Bob. I love his family. I love his wife. His kids are wonderful people.
Yeah.
I've been with them for a long, long time.
So she knows her stuff.
Yeah.
She does. So is that everything that goes in the soup?
Look at that's everything in the soup.
Look at that magic.
Look at the magic
Yeah.
TV right there. It just all happened. Come on, ladies.
Okay.
Get those
I'm gonna
bowls
take my
over here.
glove off.
I'm ready.
The train is rolling.
I'm ready.
Check it out.
Another bowl.
Here we go. Check it out,
So,
ladies.
how do people get into these recipes, get on the soup train?
Okay.
Where do they find you?
So you're going to go to Eats with Ella on Facebook. And then you're going to go to Ella's YouTube with Eats with Ella on YouTube, and you can catch up on all the classes that we did during COVID. I did 68 episodes of cooking during COVID, so you can find all the videos there. You can follow us. You can join the soup train just by saying, hey, I want to be on the soup train, and then we pick the names. So like today's soup train, the people that will get this finished product are Dave Gerke
Okay.
and Betty Geely.
Congratulations.
And
now
there
I
you
gotta
go.
pay it forward
And
with
then they
2
pay it.
random acts of kindness.
That's it.
I
This
love it.
meat is so tender.
Listen,
Oh my
I
God.
love that you guys are using your gloves as you eat the soup.
This is so.
For me, there was no time to take it off.
Yeah, this
like
soup
it?
is comforting.
So good.
So good.
That's it. And then I brought you guys some cookies
Gotta have dessert.
because you can have a little dessert with that. Check
I'll
that
take a bite of
cookie
that,
out.
too.
Take a bite of that
so
cookie.
seasonal.
So this cookie, I got to tell you, I've been doing for 30 years.
So you bake, too.
Yes, I did. I'm a unicorn. I love to bake and cook. I did over 2,000 cutout cookies for Christmas. And then there was a challenge my cousin threw up that I don't like Michigan. So we had an Ohio State Michigan cookie challenge in our class. And Ohio State won by 1 dozen. But we did 19 dozen cookies for Ohio State, Michigan.
Oh my God.
Wow.
So we like to cook. I like to bake. I just like to bring comfort and goodness in the food.
This is so great. I love what you're doing. I love that you came to visit us.
I'm glad that you
And we're
guys
going to
came.
have you back.
Absolutely. I'll
keep
come back and
cooking.
do anything you guys
All
want.
right.
I'll teach you how to cook anything you want.
Yeah,
All
after you
right.
got me, I have many lessons to learn.
Yeah, lots of questions, right? All right, well, Diane, we got clouds, we got fog. Any sun coming in? What's going on?
Yeah, we're going to figure out all that weather stuff after the break. Stay
After
with
we
us.
finish our cookies and our soup.
Yeah.
Oh, both.